Welcome to the Strange Motion Way podcast. I will be your host, Tim Strange, along with my sidekick,
Carrie Strange.
We also run Strange Motion Rod and Custom, a hot rod shop, for 30 years. Um, been in over 350 magazines around the world. I'm a two-time Hall of Fame inductee. We both together back in 2002 got the Good Guys Trendsetter Award. Carrie worked in the hot rod shop for many years right beside me doing the upholstery. And now, what do you do, Carrie?
I spend a lot of time in this office, and then I travel the country running a lot of events that a lot of people attend, running registration, and helping the events run smoothly.
And I also, along with the hot rod shop, I travel to about a dozen events in the summertime. I MC, do drag race live events, from autocross to drag racing to interview stuff and hosting events. So we think we can bring a little different perspective.
What do we do in our off time?
We do BMX. I grew up racing BMX. We basically met at the BMX track because your brother and cousin raced. And you've made the U.S. team for your age group. We won't say what age that is, a few times. And actually got fifth at the World Championships for, quite a while ago. We have sponsored as big as a 35-rider factory-level team. We still sponsor a handful of kids. Some of the kids get to go to college. So, yeah, we're going to talk a lot of customs because I'm a custom guy at heart. Hot rod guys. We're going to have some BMX people on here. And, yes, the logo was not a misprint. We might talk about what?
Kitties!
We might talk about cats. Sometimes we'll have interviews and we'll have guests on. And sometimes it might just be me and Carrie talking together, giving you some stories about behind the scenes. We're not going to throw anybody under the bus. We want this to be fun, natural. We're not planning on doing a whole lot of editing. Unfortunately, a couple of our first interviews, we just recorded sound. So some of these will be sound. We have started recording on so we can put it on YouTube eventually too. But some of the killer people we have in the box already is legends like Daryl Starbird, Gene Winfield,
Jack Walker,
Chris Ryan, Jerry and Devonna Titus, and we have quite a few more on our list scheduled to get. We've got a few people that we're going to bring out of the woodwork that have not done a podcast or an interview in many years, and we hope to bring you some really cool people. We love hot rods, BMX, and animals. So what else?
If you don't want to listen, you don't have to, because we like to talk. And I think everybody knows that Tim's a really good talker and he likes to talk. So this is how we're going to express ourselves. We don't ever see each other. He's at the shop all the time and I'm on the other side of the country. So this is our way of being able to talk to each other. And if I'm at an event, maybe being able to see my cat when I'm gone. Because cats are cooler than people most of the time. So we're just going to have fun with it. And you guys can come along for the ride if you want to. And if you don't want to, we don't care.
And see, I talk a lot when I'm at events because when I'm home and Carrie's home, I'm usually not allowed to talk. So I just talk to my cats. So I save up my words. And I'm usually only allowed to speak
all the time. Anybody that's been around him knows that he's constantly talking. He talks in his sleep.
How do you know? You're snoring all the time.
All right, let's wrap this up. They don't want to listen to us just going on and on. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to, if there's somebody special you want to hear from, or if you guys want to be on, you want us to interview us, send us an email at info@strangemotion.com. And we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to get you on. We'd love to talk to people. I don't really like people, so Tim likes to talk to people. I'll just like do the behind the scenes stuff. I'm not really a people person, but yeah, we'll have fun with it as long as we can. When we get bored, we'll stop doing it.
And she's the high tech person, so I can talk and interview people, but she's got to do all the behind the scenes stuff and put it online. So we're going to do that again. Concentrating on custom guys, some old school guys, some legends, some people, my hot rod heroes. I'm going to use it just because I'm selfish. It's giving me an excuse to talk to people that I like and I look up to and bring you their stories. So custom guys, hot rod guys, street rod guys. We got a couple drag racing guys on the list. But we're going to bring you some BMX stuff too, because there's a good tie to BMX and hot rods, that BMXers grew up and ended up drag racing, building hot rods. Especially my age area, there's a lot of guys that raced BMX and skateboarded growing up and now are in the hot rod industry. And yes, we're going to talk about cats. In one episode, we went to a cat show last year and it was amazing. So we're going to give you a play-by-play of going to our first professional cat show. Okay.
That's right. And I love when I'm running events and doing events, I love to hire BMXers because they get it. They like the long out. They understand the long hours and they're not afraid to work. So anytime I'm at an event, BMXers are always the first ones I call.
And they're usually quite just not the normal world. That's how you end up in BMX instead of normal sports. And a lot of people have had head injuries. That's me and Carrie's problem.
Have you been on a sticker, Tim?
I have not been on a national sticker. Carrie has. Okay. We'll be bringing you some podcasts very soon.